Hey there and welcome to another Fortnite action figure review. Today we are looking at the newly released Eternal Voyager action figure from Jazwares. This is a 6-inch Legendary Series, as that little badge lets you know. And he looks cool. He looks pretty neat in the package. Let's flip this box around. He's got a bunch of accessories, as we can see. There is his big card art, which is also from the game. There's the cross sale down there. A bunch of new figures coming out and a couple older ones that well, not really older, but some that are previous released. Eternal Voyager, from beyond the shadow of the galaxy's edge. Hey, that galaxy? Maybe not. All right, let's get this guy open. Let's take a look at him. As I said, he looks kind of neat. Let's see if he still looks neat out of the package. Be right back. Alright, we're back and we have him out of the package. So this is the Eternal Voyager 6-inch action figure. The skin was originally released in the Fortnite game during Season 10, and the skin itself was Tier 87. This is the cerulean style coloring. You've got a green one as well. And now it's kind of interesting. Well, I'll get to the head portion in a minute. At first I thought this was like a helmet you could just put on. We've got both the masked and the helmet and unhelmeted style, but it's actually a removable head. You take this head off and put that one on. We'll get back to that one in a few minutes. He's got a variety of accessories that we're going to take a look at now. He comes with the Cosmic Cleavers harvesting tools. These are also part of his set, the Space Explorer set, and what's interesting is they've got some translucent plastic around the tops and even a part of the handle. No, this isn't a Game Boy, this is the Gameplan back bling. That's also part of his set, the Space Explorer set, and see, there's the little peg on the back, so he wears a Game Boy on his back. He comes with the cool looking drum shotgun. He also comes with a proximity grenade launcher. Boom! He comes with a shield potion for those times he needs a quick swig of the blue stuff. And he comes with two replaceable heads. The one that he comes with, has this translucent blue fire plastic with a whitish skull-looking face, and the other one is solid with black and blue highlights. Now let's take a look at his articulation. He's got 37 points of articulation as stated on the box. Let's see if we can find them. I bet I know where they all are. So his head only rotates around and around about like that. It doesn't move up and down. It's just kind of it's just a roundabout. He can lift his shoulders all the way up as far as you pretty much need them to. These aren't really a hindrance. These are a little bit softer plastic. His arms will go around. That's when they become a bit of a hindrance. Right there. They kind of snag. You can force the arms through, but I don't know, over time that might cause some problems. He has a torso that wiggles around and a waist that actually, of all the 6-inch figures, I think this is like one of the loosest figures I've seen. He's got the bicep rotation, the double pin elbows, and his wrists rotate all the way around with the wrist hinge and the finger hinge. So he's got all those pretty standard things that we are used to seeing. His legs will do the splits about like that. In space, I suppose you need to do the splits. He, like these smaller figures, they don't go back very far. In fact, they don't really go anywhere. He has the thigh rotation right there, and the double pin knee, so he can do some really cool, 0G poses like that. I keep putting him off screen. He does not have what a lot of the figures have, and that is a calf rotation. There is no rotation here in the calf. His ankles rotate around, and they've got the hinge right there, and the toe hinge also, or the toe pin. We'll call it the toe pin. And that is his articulation. There's really not a lot of hindrance except for these buckles right up here that might stop if you want to raise his arms too high. So the head, let's bring in his extra head. You can just pop this thing right off like that. He's the Headless Eternal Voyager, the Headless Voyager. We'll put this head on. Maybe. Oh, it is on. And that is what he looks like this way. Unfortunately, he's like forever looking down, but okay. Same thing, this head will just rotate all the way around. Doesn't go anywhere, but just like that. So you can have him head, or helmet, however you want to display this guy. Now, this is actually pretty cool. This all looks really pretty proportioned. One negative thing I have to say, and I generally don't have a lot of negative things to say about some of these figures, but the one negative thing I'll say is that without the helmet, just his skull, blue fire head, it makes him look like a character from Beetlejuice. He has like a little bit smaller looking head, and I think I understand why. If you're going to put that head inside this helmet, the head's got to be smaller than the helmet. I mean, that's just how things work. If you have a bigger head and then a smaller helmet, it's not going on there. At least in the package, outside the package, it doesn't look as bad, but in the package, the figure looked a little bit bulky because of what looked to be like a smaller head. I mean, it still looks a little bit bulky, but I think the illusion of the packaging, the plastic in the packaging, really didn't help. But he looks a lot better outside, but I still think his head's a little bit small. Maybe he needed a lot bigger helmet. Now, a quick note on the accessories. This gun, the proximity grenade launcher, I'm not even going to try to put it in his hand during this video because it won't work. I tried it off camera real quick. His hand will not fit in this hole where you're supposed to hold on to it. If you wanted to, you could do that, but that's not how you hold this gun. You're supposed to hold it like that. So this gun won't fit in his hand, so we're not even going to spend like the next 5 minutes trying to show it to you. The drum shotgun will fit in his hand properly. Unfortunately, it doesn't stay. It's very loose. It doesn't take too much for it to fall off. The hinge, the finger hinge joint doesn't seem to have a tightening or locking or something to where it will hold on to this. It won't go. So good luck because it doesn't stay. So it doesn't take too much before he just throws his gun away. So I'm not going to pose him with those guns because, well, I just showed you. The back bling, the game plan, I will point out this. This appears to be a sticker right here. And I'm noticing down here near the bottom, at least on mine, I see the edge of that sticker down there. So you want to be careful. This thing could come off on you one day. DJ Yonder, the 4-inch figure, had that problem with his harvesting tool. There was a sticker on it, and it was a little circle, and it's forever falling off on me. So if this falls off, you may want to try to put a little bit of glue behind it and maybe reposition it just a little bit better. Mine's a little off-center, down and to the right. It'll peg onto his back just like that. So he can't play the Game Boy, but whoever's standing behind him in line, well, I guess not because they'll be 6 feet away, but they could play a game while they're bored waiting for something. I don't know. Let's try some harvesting tool action. We'll just slide that in there. And we'll slide. Well, we won't slide. We'll grip, and there it goes. I'd like to think I'm not really that wild and crazy when I move my action figures around. I'd like to think I'm actually trying to be careful and easy with it. But for some reason, a lot of times, the stuff falls out. I don't know why. But there we go. We kind of got his dual-wielding harvesting tools in there. And the shield potion, by the way, has that little slit in the back so that you can hook it onto his hand so you can actually have him hold it. So there is the 6-inch Legendary Series Eternal Voyager. He is a really neat-looking figure. It's unfortunate that he can't really hold either of his weapons very well. I'll be trying some of the other weapons from other Legendary Series to see if he can hold them better. Wild Card, I think, so far has been the best one for being able to hold the weapons. But I've never been a fan of these hinged fingers. I don't really get them to work very well. But the figure looks cool, and I think out of the package, he looks a lot better than in the package, where he looks like he's a bulky body with a really small, short head. Anyway, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for watching. I hope you found this video helpful and useful. I enjoyed putting it out for you. So if you want more, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification icon, and if you liked it well enough, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel grow, and the more we grow, the more I get to do these videos, and more of them, lots more of them. So have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video.